Hey, this has been your out. Survival experts here, obviously. Brandon Davis is behind the camera. Today, we're going to show you a fishing trap. And, if you turn the camera, thank you. We have tied strings, put push pins, done every single little thing necessary. And this is important in a survival situation because if you want to build a shelter or do other things rather than look for food, looking for food is basically burning calories. You could be burning calories on something more valuable than finding food and water.
This thing is actually really cool because it's
Automatic.
it's an automatic fishing line basically. You don't have to do anything with it. You just make it, place it, and wait. You could have this thing set up and go do something else like build a shelter while you're waiting on a fish. You don't have to stand there with a rod and just wait. This does the waiting for you.
It depends on where you are. You could be sitting out in the sun, and that's gonna put ultraviolet radiation on you, and that's gonna hurt you when you could be inside your shelter working on a fire or something like that, more conservative.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and tell you the pieces and what you're going to need to do to make this. First, you want a stick in the ground that's a Y shape. This is our Y shaped stick that is reinforced in the ground. There's the Y. And then you're going to want to have a stick that goes in the Y, or the crotch. Might be a little weird. That's what it's called. But you want a stick that goes in the Y. And you want the stick to stay in the Y of the stick. How you do that? How do you make it stay, you may ask? What we did,
Put a push pin.
we put a push pin right there.
But you're not always gonna have a push pin.
So if you don't have a push pin, make a notch in this one and make a notch in that one, and it will stay. Put the two notches in together. And then this stick that's in the Y, you're going to want to have fishing line. If you don't have fishing line, use whatever string you got. This fishing line just happens. This will hold what, 10 pounds? About tops.
Well, it might say on the package, but let's not waste our time on that.
Anyway, so
Probably best for bass.
yeah, this will catch. This type of line will catch any fish. Here, this is not real bait, obviously. It's a piece of styrofoam. We have a hook and styrofoam. The bait is on the fishing line, and the fishing line is connected to that. So
It's hard to see, but
yeah. So I hope you guys get that so far. If you don't get what I'm doing now, stop watching it because you're not going to be able to do it.
replay it.
Yeah, or replay it. It doesn't require a lot of thinking, honestly, people. It's common sense. So Y-shaped stick. Put the Y-shaped stick in the ground. Have a stick that goes in the Y. Have a fishing line connected to that. And then this is where it gets a little bit more complicated, but not too much. And then if you notice, you see a string tied to that. This string goes to this. A sapling. This is a sapling, or it's actually a bamboo stick, but we're using it as a sapling. We have it reinforced in a tree. But we did it the hard way. You can do this if you have a tree growing near the river where you're fishing. Do this, or you can find a sapling that's already in the ground and use that. So Ben's gonna explain, how to reinforce this thing.
Okay. So you might find a sapling near a river, which is most likely, but if you are at the crappiest river in America, you will probably not find one. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck trying to reinforce a stick onto a tree. Honestly, I have to say it like it is.
So let's go around back and show you what we got. So here we go.
Basically, we did this the hard way. As you can see, this is too much string. We were in a hurry. This is just what we do, okay?
So, again, why did we tie the string? It's to reinforce this and make sure it's
common sense.
Yeah, it's to make sure it's not wiggly or anything, because it's got to be a lot of tension tight. We also put it in the crack of the tree. We hammered it down in there. You can use a rock to do that, or any other big stick. So, and then when you actually get the fish on the line, you're actually going to come back here and use the sapling as your pole and bring it in.
So it's kind of convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient.
It's very convenient.
So this thing, like I said, it's awesome because first of all, you already got your pole set up, you already got your line set up, and you don't have to wait because it does the waiting for you. That's the cool thing about this thing. So we're going to go ahead and test it for you. Let me go over again what you need in case you guys missed it. Y-shaped stick in the ground, a stick that goes in the Y, have a string connected to that.
Para 50 cord.
Yeah, we're using Para 50 cord. Have a string attached to the other end, which is on your sapling.
And you don't even have to use string. If you have like cordage, which, oh yeah, by the way, Ultimate Survival Episode 1, Brandon accidentally deleted that, so sorry, we can't say how to find cordage, but
Yeah.
you pretty much know what that
We'll do a
is.
rerun.
Vines and...
Alright, so we're going to pretend that there's a river right here. We're not at a river right now. I really wish we were, but... So, here we go. Let's go and test this thing. So, here we go. Here's our bait on the line. It's on the fishing line that's connected to that, as you know. So, you're going to take your bait on your hook, throw it into the river, a little make-believe river here.
Now, let's pretend I'm a fish here.
So, pretend Ben is the fish, and he's got the line. Watch what happens.
There's going to be tugging.
Yeah. So, watch what happens when the fish gets on it. That's going to come off.
Yeah, which we wasted too much of the tree, guys.
And so then the fish is now caught. And you're saying, oh, the fish is just going to run with the line because there's nothing reinforcing it. Well, remember, we have this. So now the fish stays on that. So you come around back. Once you know that you got a fish, you come back and check your trap and see that that sticks off there. You're going to come to the back, grab your pole, and start. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get it and just yank the stick and pull it out.
Honestly, common sense, guys.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's really cool. Look, it took us minutes to build this because we did it the crappiest way possible, but I'm sure you can make a better one. Trust me.
And you will see versions of this on mine, but the different thing about ours, first of all, is we wedged this in a tree, and we showed you how to do it with a push pin. So we're trying to make it as unique as possible. We don't want to be doing the same stuff everybody else is doing.
And
because if you're bad at making notches, you can do a push pin like we showed you. That's the purpose of it.
So are you pretty much done here?
Yeah.
News and announcements. Gear video. We talk about this every single video, okay, guys?
But it's coming up, so we gotta talk about it.
We're excited. We are excited. Okay? Look. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get a better camera. Okay? Thank you for the views on our Beamer review. The gun sucks. Honestly.
Yeah.
But thank you for the views. That means a lot. We have a lot of subscribers. Put a thing on Facebook. Search up Ben Year Out. You'll see my post. That'll help a lot if you put a like on our videos.
Yeah.
What else do we have coming up? Oh yeah, my dog. We realized that he is part hunting dog, so we tried to train him, and he's been about a week of training, right?
He's doing really good.
He's doing really good. He's finding our pelts for us. He's following our leads. Now we will come out with a video on how to train.
Yeah, so if you're interested in that, we might. I'm not gonna go ahead and promise it because, like I said, I promised about the crossbow. That never happened because we
failed. We tried it and I couldn't get any more bamboo.
Yeah, so possible videos, deer hunting and dog training, hunting dog training, and again, thank you for the Beeman views. Honestly, I think it's a terrible gun, and I'm glad that you guys watched that review so you realize how terrible it is. But if you liked that review, I suggest watching the Crosman review, which is on ours. It's the TA-77.
That gun's a good gun.
It's really good.
I recommend buying it. It's a little more expensive than Brandon's, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's lighter. It's easier to shoot. It's easier to get scope sighted.
It's an amazing gun for squirrels, honestly, because
you can kill raccoons with that.
It's just the right range. It's just the right caliber. It's awesome. And because Ben even killed his raccoon with it, so it can take down raccoons.
Oh, and are you gonna post that on the channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna post that.
Yeah, I killed a raccoon.
Yes.
And he did too on the same day.
We might do. We're gonna put some pictures of our raccoon we killed on the channel.
And if you check this out, it'd be great.
Yeah. So Crossman, really good gun. Beeman sucks, but thank you for the views anyway. Please watch all of our reviews. We do some pretty cool reviews. We just did a
complex stuff.
Yeah. See, we just did a crossbow review, which was pretty cool. You guys should check that out too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it now.